its claw needs to be moving at 83 kilometers an hour.
51 miles per hour.
Which then immediately collapses
At such a speed.
it creates a miniature explosion that flashbangs the
What?
target and reaches a temperature hotter than the surface of the sun.
What the f***? This is an insane fucking crab shrimp. Hey guys, welcome back on another more Parz React. I have been loving these shorts about all of these Australian animals, so let's dive in. I'm sure all the animals will be very cute and cuddly and not deadly and filled with neurotoxin at all.
This adorable little octopus is also...
It's so cute. It's got little spots on it. It's like a little puppy Dalmatian octopus.
world's deadliest.
Oh, of course it is.
Introducing the blue-ringed octopus, a species of cephalopod native to Australia, and in a shock to precisely 0 people at this point,
Photo of everyone who is shocked.
it's venomous. Because of course it's f***ing venomous.
Of course.
Why wouldn't it be venomous? That'd make my life
Yeah, oh wait, if they're venomous, why are people holding them in their fucking hands?
way too f***ing easy. Now, to its credit, unlike most of the toxic bullshit in this hellscape I call home,
Average Australian walk to work. That checks out from everything I've heard.
the common days instead to be coloured like a f***ing neon sign. However, it immediately loses this credit by being the octopus equivalent of a f***ing hobbit, coming in
What?
smaller than a 50-cent coin.
Damn.
And this is a
Small.
problem, because it is the most venomous octopus in the world.
Oh my god.
That's right, this
Ooh.
fluoro spaghetti ball is packed to the brim with neurotoxin.
Of course it is. I feel like everything in Australia has neurotoxin in it.
Basically, tetrodotoxin. You know,
What the f is tetrotoxin?
the same shit that turns cooking a puff fish into a quick time event. Yeah, these little guys are packing it too. However, because it is Australian, the blue-ringed octopus is on violence timing and is the only animal in the world to use this shit as an offensive measure by way of a venomous bite. But what does the venom actually do? Well, imagine you're wading through the rock pools with the homies, and you accidentally disturb this little gentleman's residence. The blue ring,
oh no.
taking the American approach to home defense, suctions onto your leg
Ooh.
and bites you. Best part?
Is that the American approach? I'm not so sure about that.
Painless. So if you're distracted by how thick your mate's looking in those Speedos, you aren't going to feel shit. That is, until your face starts tingling like TV static. It's warm out here under the sun, but you weren't sweating like this 5 minutes ago.
Oh, no.
And now you got a headache.
Oh,
You
no.
start to feel sick,
Ooh.
weak. You go
Ooh.
to call out, but your voice comes out slurred like you just knocked back a bottle of vodka.
Oh, that's not good.
A vodka?
Wait, that was a little bit more than 2 shots. She's just pouring it in.
Suddenly, your legs come out from under you, and you hit the beach.
Ooh.
Fun fact about tetrodotoxin. It's a paralytic.
Ooh.
Freezes up your muscles one by one, starting with your arms and
Yikes.
legs, which is why you're kissing the sand. You know what else is a muscle? Your diaphragm, the muscle that controls your breathing. And yeah, turns those bad boys off too.
Oh.
And so, your chest stops rising and falling.
This is fucking horrifying. Oh my god, I don't want to leave my house again.
Suffocate to death right there on the beach.
Oh my god.
Now, you may be wondering, how come no one called an ambulance? That's easy. They didn't have time to. You went up to meet your ancestors in under 20 minutes.
What? Oh my god, this all happens that fucking quick?
God ordered your ass with same-day shipping, and this little delivered. Employee of the month.
Seriously? Employee of the month, oh my god.
Australia has a straight-up Pokemon.
Pokemon! Oh my god, it's so cute!
Introducing the brush-tailed possum.
Ooh.
More specifically, the golden brush-tailed possum.
Oh,
Native
it's
to the
cute.
land down under, it's
Satan Zoo, yes, so true.
one of the rare examples of an Australian animal that isn't expressly designed to DoorDash you straight to heaven. You see, the brushtail is one of a grand total of 23 species of Australian possum, which, despite the name, share absolutely no relation to the red-blooded American opal. These adorable little marsupials come in all shapes and sizes, from the ringtail possum to the sugar glider, and to our protagonist here, the golden brushtail, which is
Oh my
really
god.
just a
It's kind of like a cute little rat. It has a little Pomeranian-esque esque vibe to it too.
Brush-tailed possum with a rare genetic mutation called leucism that
What
causes
is
them
that?
to lose the pigment in their skin. So basically, it's a fucking shiny Pokemon. Coming in at around 4.5 kilos and 40 centimeters in length, these tree-dwelling marsupials are nocturnal and primarily herbivores, mainly consisting on a diet of leaves and fruit.
Cute.
And for added cute points, as marsupials, yes, they carry around their babies in a little pouch like their roided out cousins kangaroo. However, come on, the thing is from Australia, you didn't really think these bad boys would be squeaky clean, did ya? You see, they aren't entirely herbivores. Sure, they love a good salad. They will also quite happily raid a bird's nest and turn Tweety's kids into a 3-egg omelette. Roadkill? Sounds like a fine steak dinner to me.
Delicious.
And just because it's not a venomous predator doesn't mean it can't take your fucking finger off. And the cherry on top, Aussie Pikachu here doesn't go Pika Pika. No, you see, Down Under doesn't have Pokemon trainers, because when you step into the tall grass out here, you hear this absolute fucking demon.
Oh my god, that's what it sounds like. This is like a fucking horror movie.
This shrimp can cause explosions.
What? Wait, what the fuck are you talking about?
Blow up.
Introducing the mantis shrimp, native to the West Indo-Pacific Ocean and possibly the coolest crustacean under the sea.
Ooh.
Because this fluorescent armored sausage
It glows in the dark too.
is actually a voracious, bloodthirsty predator rocking enough surveillance equipment to scare the CIA with a weapon powerful enough to surpass Metal Gear. See, the mantis shrimp is a highly effective predator, and they find and track their prey with easily the most advanced set of eyes on the fucking planet. First off, each of these eye stalks can rotate independently like a periscope, giving them a full 360 degrees of vision. However, more importantly, they can see colours we can't.
Wait, what? What's a color we can't see? And how do scientists even fucking know that? Like, seriously.
You see, the mantis shrimp's eyes contain a full 15 photoreceptor cones compared to our 3. Which is a fancy way of saying they can see in 16K HDR with ray tracing enabled at 500 render distance.
Oh my
Crazy.
And not only is the visual clarity unmatched, they can also see into the infrared and ultraviolet light spectrums. And despite all of this, they still can't find who asked.
Group photo of everyone who asked.
They can, however, find is their next meal. The mantis shrimp subsists
Seriously.
on a diet of fish, worms, squidward.
Oh, they're like fish and worms have got to be super tiny or something since they have that amazing vision.
Most importantly, Mr. Crabs. Now, crabs famously exist inside of a defensive shell. So, how does this polite little gentleman...
Oh my god, it's so fucking creepy. Like, I'm getting the chills just like watching this little shrimp
break into the shell? Simple. He throws hands.
What?
That's right, weighing in at only 90 grams and 38 centimeters in length.
Oh wait, 12 inches? It's bigger than I thought.
The mantis shrimp has a punch that produces 15,000 newtons of force. That is 176 newtons per gram. So if a human was capable of that same kind of force, a right hook from someone who weighs 80 kilo would be like getting hit in the face with 6 sticks of dynamite.
What? That is insane!
Force, its claw needs to be moving at 83 kilometers an hour.
51 miles per hour. Also, I'm very happy that he put the miles per hour in here for people like me.
Which is so fast, it creates a vacuum in the water called a cavitation bubble, which then immediately collapses
At such a speed,
it creates a miniature explosion that flashbangs the target and reaches a temperature hotter than the surface of the sun.
What the f***? This is an insane fucking crab shrimp.
Crabs is getting f***ing disintegrated.
money, money, money.
Koalas are really dumb.
Oh, but they're so cute and adorable, and they didn't do anything wrong, so it's okay. They can be dumb.
In fact, Australia's fuzzy icon is probably the dumbest thing on the planet. And that stupidity starts with their diet, because of all the things they could have chosen to eat, they chose to eat nothing but straight up poison.
What?
You see, koalas feed exclusively on eucalyptus leaves, which, shocking no one, are highly toxic.
Wait, they are? I had no idea. Like, I feel like a few years ago, there was a trend where girls would like put like eucalyptus leaves, or maybe it was actually like fake eucalyptus leaves, like rooms as a decoration. And now I'm like, wait, what the f***? They're poisonous?
Because they are full to the brim with eucalypt oil, which is so fucking poisonous that as little as 3.75 mil is enough to land you in the afterlife, with the Reaper asking you why the fuck you felt the need to eat a leaf.
Because it was trendy.
Oh, it's also highly flammable and burns like napalm.
Oh my god, wait. I didn't know it was highly flammable and burns like f***ing napalm. What the fuck?
Australia. Now, despite nature putting up this giant do not eat sign, that did not stop the koala, because he can't fucking read. This suboptimal bulking diet not only gives the koala all in the way of nutrition, but also requires their body to rest to filter out the toxins so they don't fucking cark it. Meaning they need to spend upwards of 18 hours a day sleeping in order to just digest their fucking food.
Damn.
These dumbasses spend most
like
of their
that.
life in a food coma. That is, however, if they even get to the food
Oh, they're so cute though.
to begin with, because they are so mind-numbingly brain dead that they will not
And empty, no thoughts.
recognize a eucalyptus leaf as food unless it is on the branch. I could give this dumbass
Wait,
a
what?
lifetime supply of food, and if it wasn't on a stick, he would starve to death. It should come as no surprise to you at this point that the koala
He's just like, damn, it's not on the branch. It's gotta be some fake shit.
has such an esky temperature IQ that they literally have a smooth brain.
Oh.
The thoughts slide right off of this dumb. I love him.
It's so funny.
Dolphins get drunk.
Wait, what?
Well, you see, the dolphin is by far and away the smartest animal in the ocean. In fact, they're actually the second smartest thing on the planet, just behind you and me. This means they are...
Probably is right. I mean, probably, hopefully, I'm not super sure. Love dolphins, though. Yeah, like this shot right here, like this is me right now.
The ideal way to spend your night is more plastered than Chad and Max on your average
What?
Cold Ones episode. But there is just one problem. Last I checked, there's no bottle-o in Bikini Bottom. So, how does a dolphin get fired for
Yeah, what?
Simple. They abuse pufferfish.
What?
You see, due to the lack of underwater alcohol, dolphins need to find other ways to get their fix, which is
Ooh.
where SpongeBob's driving instructor comes in. You see, pufferfish contain this really cool and totally not dangerous substance called tetrodotoxin.
Why is everything having toxins in Australia? What?
You know, it's only one of the most potent natural neurotoxins on the fucking planet.
What?
This shit will freeze your heart and lungs in under an hour with a tiny dose. And it's the reason why cooking a pufferfish requires a dexterity check so you don't, hit the poison gland and get yourself deleted. Now,
What?
puffers carry this as a defense mechanism as poison accumulates in their organs and skin. Why is that important? Well, you see, I kinda lied. Dolphins don't get drunk. They get high on neurotoxin.
Ooh.
¿Quieres?
Pods of dolphins will bully pufferfish until they inflate, then partake in a literal puff-puff pass. By
So f***ed up.
lightly
What?
squeezing the puffer in their mouth, they receive as
Oh my god, would dolphins really do that? They're like so cute. They would never. Actually, they probably fucking would.
which has a narcotic effect, allowing Flipper here to trip balls before passing the unhappy basketball onto the next submarine stoner. Flipper and friends saw the deadliest neurotoxin on the planet and said, "Fuck it, let me try something."
Yeah, seriously.
This jellyfish is basically a time bomb.
Ooh. I fucking hate jellyfish. Like, I'm always very, like, aware of them if they're in the ocean. Like, they're so gross. Like, no, it's also really gross, like, baby jellyfish. Like, sometimes they'll just look like these little, like, beads in the ocean. And it's like, what the f is that, and it's like they're little jellyfish. It's so gross.
Using the irukandji, a species of jellyfish native to the northern waters of the land down under.
Literally Caelid. Yes, Australia is literally Caelid.
And possibly my least favourite animal in the entire ocean, because it is just a massive, spiteful
Ooh, I
massive
agree.
is misleading.
Yes.
This little guy is tiny. I mean, ridiculously small.
Please.
Being not much bigger than your fingernail at the head and basically completely f***ing invisible to the naked eye. This is a fairly major problem, because behind that halo cloak frame...
Invisible jellyfish? No, I'm out. This is like the country of nope.
They are dragging 3-foot-long tentacles.
3 feet long? Shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
Absolutely no one.
Say the line, Bart.
It is one of the most venomous jellyfish in the ocean.
No!
I'm so f***ing tired of the stealth poison multi-classes on OCE servers, dude. This shit is broken. You see, those 3-foot tentacles are covered with tiny little barbs, and at the barest touch, they will literally propel themselves into your skin like a bullet and inject you with the Australia Special, a pina colada cocktail of various neurotoxins.
Ooh,
and upon being injected, you
what?
will feel absolutely nothing.
What?
You'll keep swimming around.
No! Oh my god, so you don't see it, you don't feel it when it stings you either?
Splashing about in the water, kissing the homies, until you
yeah, you know, normal stuff.
become with a sudden, severe feeling of impending dread. I mean the kind of dread that will have you hysterically screaming that you are about to die.
What?
I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna f***ing die!
Wait, so like all of a sudden you just get like this insane panic attack out of nowhere? This is f***ing
The
horrifying.
invisible cunt here does psychic damage, inflicting a condition known as irukandji syndrome.
No, this is not real. Oh my god, this is like a new fear unlocked for me.
The
What?
feeling of impending doom so strong, there are records of people asking to be, avoiding a ban here, forcibly disconnected from God's Minecraft server.
Oh my god.
And that feeling of doom is warranted because about 30 minutes after being stung, that biological bomb goes off, with the venom initially causing extreme pain throughout your entire body.
Oh my
and after making you
God.
feel like a failed isekai protagonist, the venom then spikes your blood pressure and heart rate through the roof.
Oh my
which can
God.
cause heart attacks, blood clots, and has even been recorded to cause brain hemorrhages.
And the f***ed up part is, it doesn't have an anti-venom.
This thing sneak attacks you, waits 30 minutes, sends you a private DM telling you it got your ass, and there is not a f***ing thing you can do about it.
Okay, I'm never going in the ocean again. Like, if I ever go to Australia, like, I can't do it. I can't swim in the Great Barrier Reef, even though I would want to. Like, I can't do it.
A gorilla can't beat 100 men in a fight. He gets
Can't.
jumped.
True.
But that begs the question, which animal does win? And the answer, stepping into the ring at 5 meters long and weighing in at a
16 feet
genuinely
long.
frightening 4,500 kilos.
Wait, almost 10,000 pounds?
I present to you the hippo.
It's moving! It's so cute! Wrath personified! Very angry!
Yeah, look, a hippo causing a 100 long line at the gates of heaven after a fight is honestly pretty plausible. You see, despite the fantastic PR work Moodang has done for the hippopotamus community,
Oh, so cute!
doesn't change the fact that Moto here is a sentient Ford F-150,
What?
the temperament of a f***ing serial killer who can win this fight for one very specific reason. You can't f***ing hurt it.
Damn.
You say the hippopotamus is possibly the tankiest land animal on the fucking planet.
Is it?
Packing an
Oh my god, it's so fucking huge.
unbelievably
It's like cute though, even though it will like fuck you up.
2-inch height. Now look, we all know 2 inches
Sick.
is a lot, especially in the sheets, but in the streets of the African savannah, this makes them practically
Invincible!
Violent, psychopathic, 4.5-ton thundercats that can and will bite you in half. A hippo's jaw produces
Damn.
2,000 psi of pure crushing force. So if he catches your ass, you are the watermelon.
Yes,
and as if
you
the
are the
hydraulic
watermelon.
press wasn't bad enough, don't forget they've got 2 20-inch fangs.
Oh my god. Those fangs are fucking thick.
in that mouth that'll put a hole in you big enough to stick your f***ing arm through. But honestly, the bite doesn't even f***ing matter. It weighs 4.5 tons and can run at 30k an hour.
Love that he put the miles per hour there.
Getting hit by a charging hippo is like getting hit by a f***ing bus.
There is no way we are winning a fight against something that could probably take out 10 people just by rolling over.
Oh my god.
In summary, don't f*** with the hungry hippo.
Don't have to ask me twice.
This animal will peel your face off like
What?
a banana.
Wait,
Introducing
what?
the
That's not a koala? Or do koalas do that? What?
creature that strikes fear into the hearts of every Aussie. The infamous, terrifying drop bear.
Ew, what the f?
A species of predatory marsupial exclusive to the land down under. This genuine
Of
nightmare.
course it is.
It may seem pretty normal at first, closely resembling the koala bear.
It does.
And that is by design.
What?
So the drop bear is an ambush predator, patrolling the branches of the eucalyptus tree and using their keen sense of smell to detect incoming prey. And once
What?
they can smell you approaching, they will position themselves in the leaves of the trees, being
Oh my
basically
God.
impossible to spot unless you're actively looking for them. And even if you do see them, you're automatically going to assume it's a koala. And that
Yes!
assumption is probably going to be the last mistake you make, because walking
Shut
over these
up.
things is inviting the most painful death you can f***ing think of.
Wait, so this is like Neuro-sama and then evil Nero. So there's the koala bears and then there's this evil f***ing thing that pretends to be a koala but then f***ing kills you? What the fuck?
Once you've walked into range, the drop bear will launch itself from a tree and aim directly for your f***ing head.
What?
Small animals will often be clapped on impact as the 20-kilo drop bear launched itself out of the tree so fast that it
Holy
snapped their
shit.
spine.
Oh
and
my
they're the lucky ones,
God.
because once they make contact with your head, drop bears will immediately puncture your scalp with their foreclaws and latch on like a fuzzy little face hugger.
Oh my god.
Once firmly attached to your skull, the drop bear will start to kick out your eyes with its hind claws in an attempt to blind you. And while they are forcing you to cosplay Daredevil, they will be tearing into your face with their fangs like a fucking chainsaw.
This is literally might be the most horrifying thing I've heard from all of these shorts. Holy shit.
The attacks are so vicious, most human victims end up being completely scalped and having their faces removed.
What
and even
the
if you manage to pull them off in the initial assault, those claws contain a potent neurotoxin which will paralyze you in under 5 minutes.
Everything in Australia has a fucking neurotoxin that like paralyzes you or causes you this insane panic attack and then you just like die.
Allowing them to run you down and eat you alive. Australia loses roughly 600 people per year to
What?
drop bear attacks. So if you
What?
want to survive your trip
What?
down under, I have a secret to share with you about the drop bear. And that secret is that all of this is complete and utter bullshit. Drop bears aren't real. I made it all up.
No, the way I literally thought it was real, I was like, this is the most insane shit I've heard in my entire fucking life. And it was. He just like made it up. Oh my god, that was good. He got me. He got me. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It'll really help me feed the algorithm gods. And please let me know of any other videos you'd like me to react to.